How's it going, bros? My name is S. Barkey, and I'm joined again by...
Hi.
Yes. Everyone's favourite YouTuber, Hi.
I don't think I count as a YouTuber anymore. I haven't posted in 18 years.
I mean, okay, what do you define as a YouTuber?
A person... I mean, a
Because
person...
couldn't my aunt who, posts 2 videos of, weddings,
But
is she a
when
YouTuber?
someone says they're a YouTuber, it often means that they work as a YouTuber for a living.
Okay,
so it'll be constantly posting and working with, the algorithm.
Yeah, anybody can make YouTube videos and just post them, but a YouTuber is constantly working on that. And devoting a lot of their time.
Well, it's because it's their work.
Yeah, well, not necessarily their work.
It is their work.
You have YouTube, YouTubers with a couple thousand subscribers, are they YouTubers?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, they're not getting money from it.
If they're monetized and they do it for work, then you can call them
What
a
if they're not monetized?
Guess it's a hobby then.
I say if they're making content and not just uploading stuff, then it's a YouTuber.
Sure.
If they're making content for their audience.
Are there different types of YouTubers?
Yeah.
Would you go a YouTuber who does it for a hobby and a YouTuber who does it as work?
I mean, yeah, you can do it as a hobby and you can do it as a work. That's still a YouTuber. But you're not a YouTuber if you're not making content.
Obviously. If you have a YouTube account and you're just using it to watch YouTube and subscribe to channels, then it's not
and you're also
being a YouTuber.
You're not a YouTuber if you've uploaded 3 videos in 4 years of your cat. Because that's not making essentially
obviously.
content.
No, yeah, it's just a hobby.
Yeah. So essentially I'm a YouTuber then.
I wouldn't call you I wouldn't call you a successful YouTuber, but yeah, okay, you're a YouTuber.
Yeah, I'm a professional
Sure.
videographer.
You're not professional, you don't make money off this.
Yeah, well, technically I do. Social Blade says I make from 1 cent to 5 cents a month.
I'm pretty sure I make more money than that, and I haven't posted in 3 years.
Yeah, that's because you... Okay, well, I don't think you would make money because you've unlisted all of your videos.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I have done that.
Yeah.
I'm being bullied by my friends at school.
Yeah, I literally had to put in the description of the second episode, please bully Taffy because he's ashamed of his past.
Oof. I mean, I'm ashamed of more things than just my YouTube videos.
Yeah, but I mean, they're you're not going to see any more views.
It's because the voice in my YouTube video sounds like it's my little brother who's 8.
Really?
Yeah, it does.
Weren't you 8 when you made it though?
No, I think I was 10 or 9 or 10 with my MacBook Air, sitting in my room with my bad Wi-Fi. And then I'd open my door, tell to my family, just yelling out in my room, going hey, I'm recording something, don't make noise.
Yeah, I every time we go to record this podcast, I have to say to both my mum and sister, hey, I'll be recording for about an hour, so just don't shout.
I mean, I don't tell my parents that, which is why I put myself in my closet with all my dirty clothes.
Yeah, how do you pronounce it? Closet or closet?
Closet. Well, it's... What is a closet? Is a closet is it a piece of furniture?
Isn't it just, essentially?
Mine's fixed into my wall.
Fixed
into a wardrobe?
Yeah, that would be a wardrobe if it's indented.
Yeah, it's inside of my wall.
Yeah, I guess that's a wardrobe.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna call it a wardrobe now.
Yeah, I guess whatever you want to call it, I guess.
Sure. What about my desk?
Yeah,
Let's just call it a desk, right?
Yeah, it's called a desk.
Tables and desks are the same thing, right?
No, tables are okay, desks you sit out and do work. Tables you kind of just coffee tables and stuff. You're not constantly at it, I guess.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Desks are yeah, right. That makes sense, I guess.
Because they're not designed...
So basically tables are just a more broad word for a thing on 4 legs that you can put things onto, which actually is more things than just a table. But a tiger. You can put things on a tiger. Put things on a dog. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you can
A
put
dog's
stuff
a thing on
anything.
4 legs that just
Okay.
stands there. And looks...
Definition of a table.
Alright.
A piece... Wait, hang on.
I'm not on my PC, so I can't search this up. I'm in my wardrobe.
Okay. The definition for a table, a piece of furniture with a flat top and one or more legs, providing a level surface for eating, writing, or working at.
Okay.
And a desk is a piece of furniture with a flat or sloping surface, typically with drawers at which one can read, write,
right.
or do other work.
Yeah.
So a table is for eating, a desk is for working.
Have you ever seen a table with 2 legs?
That's not a table.
I think it's a thing. Because you have like the tables at like Hungry Jack's, which is Australian Burger King.
I don't think there's actually anyone who doesn't know what a Hungry Jack's is. If I check my analytics, there's nobody who's constantly watching who's unsure.
Okay, well, just in case some American YouTuber decides to like deafen his ears by listening to this horrible mic quality, yeah, Hungry Jack's Burger King version. Wait, Burger King's version of Australia. It's the Australian version of Burger King. The Burger King version of Australia is just America.
Oh my god, yeah. No, Australians are just British Texans.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Wait. British Texans.
Yeah.
Those words weren't ever meant to be together. British Texans?
Yeah.
Really? That sounds like a horrible cake.
Well, like
the
we're
worst
essentially
ever.
Texans, but just not as crazy in America. Like,
Sure.
Texans minus the guns.
Well, then isn't that just like Americans?
No, because like we are like crazy with like weather and stuff. Like I don't think you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, I guess.
You're not
Does
gonna.
it snow in Texas?
What?
Does it snow in Texas? I think it does.
No.
Oh no,
probably
wait, I
not.
don't think it does.
Do you know what
What's that?
Texas is?
Yes. Place got a lot of guns. It's also very hot there.
You're not wrong, yeah. So how was your weekend?
My family's stomping around. My weekend was fun. I did my Saturday sport. On
Nice
Sunday,
sport.
I did running and stuff. Did a good Sunday run, 5 kilometers, a kilometer walk back home. After that, I went to like the beach, did a bit of running with my family, like just running races and stuff. Fun. It's pretty okay. What about you?
I did like nothing.
You can't do nothing. It's impossible.
Sure, I played my Xbox and
You have an Xbox? That's disgusting.
yeah, I have a 360 and a 1S.
Wait, you have multiple Xboxes? That's even more disgusting.
I'm sorry, how did you pronounce Xbox then?
You have multiple Xboxes?
Is it
Xbox
I?
No. Why would it be Xbox I?
X-Buy. You've got an
X-Buy.
X. You've got.
X-Buy.
I have one
used to be
Xbox.
straight, then
I have
used to
3
be
X-Buy.
bi, Now I'm X-Buy. I'm gay now.
No.
It's gay.
But yeah, I didn't do anything productive.
Really, that's quite sad.
You're quite sad. You don't do anything
I
productive.
didn't do anything productive either.
I mean, I get like fitness is productive.
Fitness is productive, but it hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's what it does. Like,
Because I haven't done proper running in a year, so it's pretty bad on my muscles.
yeah. Also, can we just have a shout out for me for stating that we
Are you
now?
shouting yourself out on your podcast?
No, yeah, okay. Shout out to me because I stated that we now have a proper we'd have a proper recording and uploading schedule, and then just completely ignoring that and uploading the podcast like 14 days after the first one.
Episode 0, I believe, was
April 1st.
April 1st, April Fool's. Big April Fool's joke, by the way. This podcast doesn't actually exist. Did you post the second episode yet? Episode 1?
Yeah, episode 1 is up. Checking it now, April 14th.
April 14th. It's 2 weeks after. We missed a week. Okay.
And as we're recording this, right after, I should be uploading episode 2.
Okay. I mean, we're good with our recording schedule. Our recording schedule is good so far. It hasn't gone for too long.
Yeah,
It's been good so far.
yeah, this is the 4th episode that we're recording.
Yeah. Well, the podcast is kind of a pain, but it's really fun to do.
Okay.
It's a pain in that you have to find just an hour of your life, and then stick in earbuds and just go at it.
I mean, like, in hindsight, shouldn't a podcast just be the easiest form of content? You just talk for an hour and then upload that raw footage.
I mean, you could also just watch a video for an hour and upload that and as a reaction.
Yeah, look.
It's hard to make a podcast, okay? Because it's hard to talk for 40 minutes straight about anything.
I
if you
mean,
were interested in anime, it'd go for 3 days, but you're not.
okay.
So
Here's a little insight. The only reason that we decided the podcast would be a good idea is because we could talk for more than 40 minutes, just straight about topics.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay, things that could make the podcast much easier to record are me actually making material.
Yep, I asked.
We can get guests on and stuff.
Yeah,
which would make life so much easier.
Guess.
Ask
Okay,
them about
yeah,
their stories and stuff.
2's company, 3's a crowd. So sorry if we do get guests, you're getting kicked off. Or I just make an extra one.
Three is like a good group. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Three
mean,
is not a crowd.
no, that's the saying. 2
Three
is company,
barely
3's a crowd.
Two's like a couple. 3 is like a couple plus one more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 3 is the absolute maximum, I think.
I don't think that's good. No, you can put off 4.
If we do,
4
no,
would be easy.
4 is way too much because you have people talking over each other.
No, I feel that if we had 4, it'd just be less of people talking over each other, more of one person talking and one person kind of just staying quiet and having their little moment to shine.
Okay, the way I picture it is
could work.
One person would say a story, and at the end, the other 3 would all put their reaction on it or their own comment.
Okay. Well, what are we just making a reaction videos on a podcast now?
No, it's say for example, okay. Say person 3 said, "Oh, I was at Coles, and I just saw Ronald McDonald." Okay.
Okay.
And now you've got to give your own opinion about that. Just add a comment. Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Wow, that's so wacky. What is he doing?
What's your banana?
See, that would be anarchy.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. It's not that bad.
Okay.
If we have common sense, then it's fine.
3
We
could
have
be.
slip-ups every once in a while where we talk too much, actually.
Yeah, I'd say 3 could be ideal.
3 could be nice. 3 could be good to open up some doors and have some more people talk about stories.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see if I can maybe get 3.
Sure.
Not
Talking about
guaranteeing
stories,
anything.
What's your best go-to story?
Go to what do you mean?
A go-to story. What's the best thing you like to talk about? If you're talking with a new friend.
In what? Okay, a new friend.
Yeah,
I'd be very hesitant because chances are I wouldn't know what they're into, and if I instantly go into some level 8 memes, and they just won't understand.
Level 8 memes.
Yeah.
Sorry, there are levels of.
I mean, there's yeah, because if I go up, if I'm talking about
What's the maximum level for memes?
I don't know, loss, for example.
What? Okay, no.
If I say, for example, if I draw loss on my hand, and the other person doesn't get it, then they're never gonna get it.
Okay. Is it
What
that hard
about
to
you?
explain? Loss cannot be that hard to explain.
I mean, yeah, kind of. It needs a lot of backstory.
It does.
What's your go-to story, at least?
My go-to story? What is the go-to story? I got my glasses stepped on once. That kind of sucks. Not that bad of a story. Yeah, obviously it comes down to what their interests are.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, what are we? Not even, 15% in on our lives, not even, only 20% through on our lives. I don't think a lot interesting has happened yet.
What's average age? 85? 80?
It's 82
80?
or something, isn't it?
82? Okay. Well, yeah, we're about like we're a good 6th or 5th into our lives.
I mean, yeah, that's still like not that much.
I mean, it depends what your plans are for the future.
Yeah. Do you at least have like a fact that you like just share,
A fact
or like a
that I
conversation
could
starter?
bring up? A conversation. Well, a big conversation starter for me is anime because so many normal people are into anime because it's a common interest and it's fun to talk about.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore that.
I see how you could talk about like sport or whatever, like other things you do.
What about this
TV shows
crazy
and
weather we're having?
Oh no, not the weather again. Flashbacks to episode 0. Was it episode 0?
What did we
Talk
talk
about
about
the
the
weather?
weather in episode 0?
Pretty sure it was episode 0. Most likely episode 0.
Also, hey, if you lads are watching this, that means this has now become the longest
You
run.
call them all lads?
I called them lads like last episode.
Actually,
no.
Did.
Okay, I take back what I was gonna say. But at least, if you're listening to this, then this would be the second longest series on my channel.
What's the longest been so far?
I think like casual chat,
Oh my god, I saw that on your channel.
which is literally just
I
an
was
early
like,
version
oh.
of the podcast. So
Yeah, it's still one person podcast. That's all. I mean,
It
I don't
wasn't even
watch it because I would die before I could watch it because they're that boring.
yeah,
But,
honestly,
yeah.
same. I think I went through a big transition. Like I left for 3 months and I like came back, changed, and I knew exactly what type of content I wanted to make. I knew I was just gonna make
yeah.
edits
Yeah. Okay.
because in that 3-month break I evolved out of that like cringy phase, and I now just come like, and now I'm just all round bad.
Yeah.
Like now I
you
know
always
that
see
I'm
those.
bad.
You always see those YouTube videos that they have like they're like gaming YouTube videos and they pump out videos like every day, just daily, of new things to do in that game. I find it really hard. Like, obviously with a good YouTuber, it's something that they can get over. Like they can figure out ideas and stuff pretty quickly. But I just have no idea. And obviously they start to get desperate. Their ideas just suck.
If they're just constantly like pumping out content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the only way to please the YouTube algorithm.
You make it sound like a god.
Well, okay, there's so many like content creators on YouTube that YouTube is basically their god.
It's a cult.
If you
Take your time.
if YouTube decided to just delete itself off the face of the earth, so many people would be like put in ditches that they couldn't get out of, just big rabbit holes.
Not really, because like, if you've already built up a following and a reputation, if YouTube goes down, you can just migrate to like Twitch.
Yeah, I guess it goes like how
or Instagram or something,
did it, where he got kicked off of Fiverr, so he went to Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
he was really following.
Even if you like, as long, because if YouTube goes down, people growing who are smaller channels are screwed because they have to start from scratch.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Nobody's gonna
they
like
could
remember
still
them.
switch over to Twitch. They are.
I mean, yeah, but then again, like, if everyone starts from scratch from Twitch, then essentially, like, they're not gonna remember a YouTuber with a couple of hundred subs.
I mean, if YouTube would do okay, so imagine whatever dystopian future this is. YouTube decides to shut itself down. What events do you think leading up to YouTube shutting it down would there be? Like, that sentence didn't make any sense. What events would lead up to YouTube shutting itself down?
Like, what would people start doing?
No, like, what controversial event? Like, would it be down to some content creator who accidentally did something?
Oh, why would YouTube shut down if it did?
Yeah.
Article 13, I guess. Like,
Article 13?
Or probably just...
Well, I guess it's shutting down very soon.
Okay, probably the most realistic thing I can find is just getting enough big content creators to just boycott it. saying like, hey, we're only gonna stream on Twitch if you don't update your copyright system. And if like every creator over 10 million did that, it crumbled.
It would.
Because if they've got if they have nobody who get ads making videos, then they lose money as well.
Yeah.
They just rely on the fact. Okay.
I kind of realized something today, and it's obviously something that a lot of people realize very fast. PewDiePie isn't okay. Don't that wasn't a thing. I said that one correctly. PewDiePie.
There we go.
Isn't actually a good content creator. And
Okay,
he is just a really big meme.
I mean, no, he evolves with the algorithm. Like
his meme review and book review are kind of fun to watch, as well as like, I was about to say the Swedish thing for it, but I'm not going to. His You Love Yours series. Obviously, there are iconic series on his channel now. Series I, series this.
I mean, yeah, and then so when like Let's Plays were really popular, he did that. He did a whole bunch of Let's Plays.
Oh well, yeah.
And then, kind of when the first Adpocalypse came, he was just really edgy and did a whole bunch of that stuff. Because he just thought, hey, I'll make stuff entertaining. I won't bother trying to make money, because nobody is. And then kind of he eventually evolved out of that and started becoming more a reaction channel, but good.
Right. I'm actually gonna hop back to the question, like the why would YouTube shut itself down?
Yeah.
And let's say it was Article 13, or something like that, something with the law or whatever. Do you think that reason would also shut down Twitch?
Article 13.
Not Article 13 specifically, just whatever reason would bring down YouTube. Do you think it could also bring down Twitch?
I mean, if my example of everyone leaving YouTube and going to Twitch, I doubt that would make them shut it down. But yeah, look, if there was like some massive controversy, like, and I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I'm like referencing, like a really bad like crime and stuff was live streamed on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that kept happening, then I assume Twitch would at least like just lock itself, not shut down, but like just wait. But that big controversies would just stop it.
Well, I feel that the rules on Twitch right now are a little too strict. So much so that if one Twitch streamer does something wrong, like shows something inappropriate or action, because it's live, you can't edit stuff out.
Yeah.
If they actually do something against their control.
And with the clipping function,
services.
Like all it takes is just one slip up, and then so many people just get that and show people.
Yeah.
That's why I've only live streamed like twice.
I've never live streamed before. It's a horrible idea.
I mean, yeah.
Because so many things can go wrong while live streaming. Like, just such a live stream fails. There's bound to be so many compilation videos.
Yeah, there is.
And it's all just like, because people are like messing up and slipping up on stream, and they can't, because there's recording software where you can just record like the previous 15 seconds or 30 seconds.
Yeah, they have that on
the
Twitch.
browser or whatever. Yeah. Why that specifically? It's a horrible idea.
I don't know.
Just on Twitch.
Probably for the fact, like, just so you can upload that to YouTube and just go like, Ninja said the N-word.
That's a big career ender.
Not really, because there's like, I think...
the N-word is like, let me end Ninja's career real quick.
Okay, can I just say, episode 1 has already like gone over everything wrong. It's literally titled, well, basically because of the YouTube algorithm. And I think we're just gonna evolve into only talking about that.
Yeah, I feel that this is an issue. We should segue. Okay, go. What's a new topic?
Oh, okay, so, a traumatic, anti-bullying short film. So,
Sure.
let me set the scene.
Yeah.
What did I have?
What did you have?
I think we...
I guess a traumatic bullying experience.
Okay, we were... So, on our timetable it said PE.
Yeah.
But honestly, nobody packed for it because they all expected it to be health. And
It's a horrible idea.
no, because we normally have health that period.
Well, I packed my PE.
Yeah, I packed my PE as well.
Everybody, for sure. Everyone's like timetable messed up.
And yeah, so we had a sub. So he just read his timetable as PE and then came down. And he was like close to starting the PE lesson. But literally like the entire class just stood up and said, no, look, nobody's packed. Everyone would much rather, it's like the second last period of the day. Everyone would just much rather just do health. Because we've got like that. And so the teacher was like, okay,
obviously.
sure. And then he like read over.
Wait, he can just make that change?
I don't know. Like, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think he oh no, because our teacher was doing a lesson as well. He was teaching a year 7 class, I think.
Right.
So it was just, and I think the teacher said, oh yeah, sure, just do stuff on like anti-bullying. And he said, okay. So, and he was a really good teacher. Like first 20 minutes of the lesson, he talked about like how he was essentially bullied by his teacher because like he dropped his pencil on his desk, he went to pick it up, and then the teacher just said, hey, you come up to the front of the room, and then just belted him on the hand.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I also was a teacher.
Yeah.
Who also said the exact same story. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah. So yeah, that was good, and then he put on a anti-bullying thing, the first one, and it was called like the bus stop. And essentially, this isn't the one that traumatized us, but it was just a bunch of teenagers literally bully an elderly woman at a bus stop, and then like verbally abuse her. So like, what are you doing? You should be in a nursing home. How are you not dead, you old fart, or something?
Okay, what is this?
I know it. And
why?
Then turns out, big shock, that the lady is new to the town and the main bully's next door neighbor. And so, essentially, what the lady does is hold him against like blackmail. You get like, the mum says, hey, he's been doing pretty bad in schools. Hey, I was a teacher, I can tutor him. And then the first day, the lady says, do this, like, just study, or I'll tell your mum what you did. And essentially,
Wait,
the first day,
a teenager was blackmailed to study for the better.
Well, essentially, the first day, he was actually held blackmail to do like her work, like mow her lawn, like carry boxes.
That's very nice.
And then, which I'm pretty sure it's downright illegal. Then, it turns out that he's no good at like comprehension and like writing essays because he just can't be bothered to write books. However,
can't do that either.
The lady's then deceased husband was a collector of antique comic books, and there was like 20 boxes full of them. Like, I forget what it was called. It was like Mega Man or something.
Did he happen to drop this box where all the comics spilled out?
No.
While he was carrying
the
boxes.
lady said like, oh, how about this? Do you want to do a reading report on this? And he said, oh yeah, sure, of course. And then the next day they were talking about it, and she said, hey, you know, if you like this, my husband used to collect these comics. Do you want to check up in the attic? There were just heaps of them, and they had a nice bond. And then like the final scene, she was at the bus stop. No, she was walking towards the bus stop again, and then like, you know, those old people kind of trolley things that they push behind them.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, but sure.
Well, like, the wheel came off, and she like fell over and everything spilled out. And the bullies went up to her and were about to like bully her and like call her names. Then the guy said no, and then walked up to her and helped her up, and then walked with her. And that was it.
That's big sad. Yeah,
and then so one of the recommended things was another anti-bullying video. I'm gonna say the name because like I can't be bothered. If people want to watch it, then sure. It was called Junior, and it was 15 minutes long, and it overall I'd say it was pretty realistic. Like definitely very realistic. Didn't look staged, but okay. So essentially there was this boy, Junior, and I'm not being racist. I don't know how this is gonna be racist, but Like, yeah, all the actors were black.
Okay.
And yeah, just thought I'd clear that up for the future.
Yep.
And so he's bouncing his basketball. He's going to meet his, like, I think, girlfriend or something. He's like 14.
Sounds very stereotypical.
Yeah, okay. And then two probably 18-year-olds, one with a phone, and another one just starts like pushing him around. And I just want to, right out of the gates, they definitely used a lot more profanities than regular ones. Like, probably 350% too much. And I'm just going to say it, there were, like, quite a lot of N-words.
Okay, this is very traumatizing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this isn't the traumatizing bit.
A lot of the times when teachers pull up videos, I'm kind of scared, and I always think in my mind, have they looked at this video before, and do they know what they're doing?
Yeah, because I think our teacher had only watched the first one, and since the class recommended to watching Junior, you just thought, hey, why not?
The class didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, the class definitely planned something.
Because it was recommended on the side.
Oh, right, okay.
And then so, yeah, and then he gets bullied around, he gets like kind of beaten up a bit, and then they kind of walk away. And then he gets all sad, and, so, okay, he was about to go back to the court, and his mother says, remember, take out the trash.
Is this the French Prince of Bel-Air?
No, because
Okay,
it
I'm
does
sorry.
take quite a disturbing turn.
Alright, yeah, keep going.
So, yeah, he's going, but the mum says, take out the garbage. So he does, he throws it in the garbage can, but then something catches his eye, and like, next to the dumpster. He goes down, he picks it up, and then the camera kind of pans over to reveal, and it's a switchblade. And instantly, the class knew that something was about to take a turn.
Oh no! Please tell me the teacher decided to yeah, let's not.
Okay, he was about to when an intense scene, but luckily for us, he paused it like half a second after it ended. So the entire class was, oh, look, it's still going, it's all good. So I'll get to that scene. So he walks, I think he's at like his, I think he's got to go run errands and like buy stuff. I can't remember if he was buying or stealing, but...
Oh, good.
And then he pulls out his phone, and I think he checks Instagram, and the second bully with the phone had like posted on Instagram like the kid getting bullied.
Sure.
And like everyone in the comments was just making fun of him, like people who he knew.
Sounds like a very dumb idea.
And then he like started like just losing it, and he just decided to run home, and he just really mad in his room, sits down on his bed.
Okay.
Pulls out the knife.
Oh no!
Brings it up to his wrist. And he just starts pressing down a bit. And our class was just absolutely like just kind of agitated and just like literally just saying, oh god, no, no, no.
Please tell me that you stopped here.
Okay, so he was like present, like the class was just losing it. And then so like immediately now, like the swearing was just a warning. Now the teacher goes, wait, might not have been the best idea in hindsight. So he then kind of goes over, like this carries on for what feels like 40 seconds, but it's much less.
Yes.
And then like,
I can. Okay.
yeah, as I said, as soon as he goes, like the second after, he takes it away, the teacher's paused it. And I'm pretty sure if he was half a second earlier, that was it, that was gonna be it. And then, so, like, 3 people point out how, so it's over. And everyone's definitely worse off after that, like, minute.
Okay, did you go back to it? Please tell me you didn't.
Go back to it.
Yeah, when he took his knife, when he took it away, did you go back to it?
I don't know what you mean, but we continued on watching it, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I meant, yeah.
And no, so before he continued, our teacher just said, look, this is like extremely true. Many people have to like face this. Like this is what many people have to deal with.
Casually traumatized his entire class.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't his fault. He had no idea. But yeah, so I think then he goes out. I think he might still have the knife in his pocket. I don't know. Also, maybe don't teach kids to pick up blades that they see just next to a bin. Because it's probably
Really
been
casually.
involved in a murder.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, so he's then like walking to the basketball court, and then the bullies are there, and then he finally like kind of stands up and says, "Yo, bro, don't touch me, don't touch me." And then the main bully goes, "Hey, what will happen if I do?" He puts out his hands like vertically. It's about like 20 centimeters from the kid's face, and then he's just slowly moving it forward and forward, and he says, "Bro, what are you gonna do if I touch you? What are you gonna do?" And then eventually he gets like 3 centimeters away from the kid's nose, and then just kind of boops it. And our class just died laughing. But yeah, it's just slowly going, "Oh bro, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Huh?" Boop. And then like the kid just snapped and straight up like just clocked him in the nose.
Okay, alright, at least, yeah.
And you know, the loyal bully who's always by his side, the second one, instead of standing up for his friend, he just turns the camera on him and says, "Hey bro, he straight up hit you." As he's kind of just hobbling away. And then, so yeah, he meets up with his lady friend, I think, and
Call him a lady friend.
and then they go like, she goes, "So, 1-on-1, or are you too scared?" And then as the credits start rolling up, they're playing like just a game of they're just shooting hoops. And our entire class was on edge hoping one of them would score. And so like, I think
that's what I do. If you almost
like,
just,
yeah, 3 shots, and like everyone was just, oh, come on. And then the teacher walked over to the computer. The girl took a shot and then he paused it, obviously not knowing. And then the entire class just went, "Oh, so this is going in, definitely. Come on, we need to see this." And then this like teacher was like, "Oh, you want to see the credits, do you?" Oh, okay. Obviously not getting that we were overreacting to shooting.
The credits. Yeah, the credits.
And then he played it, the ball went up, and it was like, it hit the rim, but it went in, and the entire class just burst out in cheering. Like, overreacting by, like...
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I think we all kind of left that class not knowing what we'd learn. Like...
Well, it's hella traumatizing.
Not knowing if we were better off.
Yeah, I'm probably better off not learning, to be totally honest.
I mean, but it was, like, extremely true. Like,
it was, yeah.
It's probably the most realistic one that I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like, I've always been,
that was...
considering doing short film and stuff like that.
Short film.
Or, like, filming or, like, photography.
Photography is fun, but it's not very impressive. Like,
I mean...
I like photography. I like taking good photos of scenery. Just when I see like a post on my friend's Instagram of some scenery, I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Yeah. So I don't care to post anything on like based on scenery.
I mean, I really want. Okay, I think I've already said this, but you know how for like Art Fest the theme was affinity.
Yeah.
And this was this is way before.
So this art competition in school.
Yeah, I only realized that it was like student voted like a week or two ago. I thought it was just chosen on the best. So otherwise...
I thought it was, like, judged.
Yeah, I would have gone out with a camera, bought a Buzz Lightyear figure, because the thing was affinity, and just, like, placed it on just a bench or something. Took, like, a really good photo, and just added in the text, "To affinity and beyond." And honestly, like...
You just meme it and hope that the student, like, body would vote for a bad pun.
Because, yeah, I swear, like... Because they
that
gave,
sounds like the world's best plan.
Because they gave an interview to, like, the 3 finalists. And it's so, what's your name? What did you draw? And what do you think it, like, connects to the infinity? And I just wanted to go, like, hey, my name's S. Barkey. I did, Buzz Lightyear. because he's my favorite superhero, and his catchphrase is "to infinity and beyond." And I thought it'd be a funny play on words.
Is Buzz Lightyear a superhero?
I mean, he thinks he's one,
There's
but he's a
no
toy.
way he's a superhero. That's not okay.
I mean,
It's not a very good superhero.
he thinks he is one. He thinks he's like Sarkamander, but he's a toy. I don't know if you know this. He's actually a toy. That's the entire premise of the first one.
Don't worry, I own Buzz Lightyear, right? Chill, dude.
Yeah, I own Disney.
I have one like of his thing, like the toy.
Do you remember when we had the
toy.
Italian one for Italian class back in primary school?
Yes, we had Italian class primary school.
Remember the Italian Buzz Lightyear? That was lit.
Yes.
He was so cool.
Yes.
Okay, well, any closing
There was
words?
also a soccer ball. Closing words. Skate fast, don't fall on the ice.
Oh, okay, what do you mean by skating? I want to see someone.
Could be any type of skating.
I want to see someone use a skateboard on ice.
You can't walk on ice. You think you can skateboard on ice?
Or just
Can someone ski on ice, please?
Can someone snowboard at an ice rink?
Could someone dodge and cart in an ice rink?
But
What's the worst possible thing to move on an ice rink?
I don't know. Moonwalking. I don't know.
Moonwalking's easy.
On ice.
What's the worst thing you could get and like ride around on ice?
I don't know.
I think it'd be a dead body.
Yep. Okay. What a great ending.
We're done here.
Yep.
Yep.
See you, lads.
See you
Later.
lads.